Anyways,
I'm
Tom McGraw
let's
with
get off
Brew
that.
Minds. We're here at Fretboard before their grand opening in 3 weeks about now. Is that it?
Correct. Correct.
Do you guys want to go ahead and introduce all yourselves and what you do here? And
Sure.
I'm Brad Plank. I am the co-tri-owner, head brewer.
What's your title? What's your title?
I am. What am I? I'm Positive Libations.
We're all tired.
Yeah.
We're tired. It's okay.
You guys have had a long day. You had a little bit of a, get together today, I think.
We did.
Soft opening.
First
today.
soft opening, we had Chamber of Commerce come in and bring about 50-something people in. So get our feet wet. It was nice, and we had deadlines, and we had to meet that deadline. So a lot of cleaning today, and a lot of things going on. Just get ready. So it's good.
I've already seen Chris Roll, who used to be with Dutchess, who I think now is one of your sales guys. He's out slinging kegs all over town.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Chris already getting the beer out there.
We delivered to some customers today. We've got 6 or 7 deliveries on Thursday. So yeah, the sales guys are in the marketplace, already hitting the streets.
And Chris Ellison as well as our other sales guy.
Awesome. Well, and thank you for the beer to fuel our conversation tonight. But before we really dive into things, can you guys kind of go over?
Well, we're quick.
Can we introduce ourselves?
I was going to say.
I want to get to the beer.
No, let's just give the beer.
Jesse wants to dive in.
Jim Klosterman, lead guitar. Thanks.
I'm Joe Sierra. I'm the drummer. The drummer translates into the Excel jockey and conference room monkey. So that's my role.
I always need one of those, but we actually have some questions about all the music stuff later on too.
Sure.
That we're pretty intrigued by, and but yeah, so you guys are November 4th, big grand opening.
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell us about that?
Well, I'll start off. So we picked November 4th in particular. We didn't want to fight. I think we could open sooner, but we've got a lot of things that production's going well. We've got tap room we're trying to deal with. We've got the music aspect, but we picked November 4th in particular to get past that holiday.
He was a whiskey drinker and he loved
grand opening. Give us enough time to really get ready for it. That's the reason for this event. So, but with that being said, we're going to be open from 11 o'clock till midnight, and bands, we have lots of music that's being played. So I don't know if the camera captures it, but we've got a full performance stage to the left of us here, and a lot of subs, and a lot of low end and high end as well. So the musicians will appreciate that. But yeah, 5 bands starting at 1 o'clock. We're going to start at 11 a.m. and we're going to have city council in here from Blue Ash and have a ceremonial keg tapping and get started with a bang. So
Awesome. And
that's 11-4.
how many beers should you guys have on by that
We
point?
will have 9 that day. We will be kegging our IPA, so it is as fresh as it possibly could be to consume one night. Actually, I take that back. That's not true.
A couple days before?
A couple days before.
Yeah, a couple days before.
Pretty darn fresh.
So, 9 beers.
9 beers.
Anything in particular gonna jump out at people, or are
I
expecting to be big hit
I
winners?
think we're getting surprised by we call Sleeper Beer. It's our Trey Amber. It was one of Jim's concoctions when we were back home brewing days, and it's a smash hit right now, and it has taken us. It's a sleeper. It's coming out of the woodwork. It's awesome.
I know Brad in particular is real proud of his IPA. So S23 is the beer that we had produced with, was Brad's recipe back in the day. Produced it with Ryan Geist as a fundraiser for Joe's brother, who was a sergeant in the police force who passed away. And we raised money on the backs of S23 for the family. So we're proud of S23. We're proud of Brad's IPA called Improv that's coming on tap soon. And Tom, enjoying the stout?
Oh yeah, very much.
Yeah,
It's-
stout's delicious.
It's nice because I feel like so many stouts these days are like 8, 10, 12, 20%.
Yeah.
And it's, what was it, 6.5, 6.8?
It's right around that. I think it's 6.8.
You know,
6-8, yeah. That's a medal winner,
it's
right?
A little lighter, nice roasty, nice baker's chocolate. I mean, really, really easy drinkable. So nice.
What are you having now? Are you having hoppy wheat?
Yeah, I've got the hoppy wheat. We actually
Called
have
there? Yeah,
some
there.
shout outs, I think, from your friends. Scott Pinley, Jamie Plank,
Hey,
thank you for
Jamie.
tuning in, and
Hey, Scott.
Josh Thompson. They all say hello.
All right, hello.
What up?
Awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying the hoppy wheat here. But speaking of like your guys' homebrew brew experience, this is kind of a good way to get into all of you guys' backstory, because I know from back when I used to cover more beer, like you guys have been developing this for a long time. So how did this all kind of come together?
He's been for the development of this for a long time.
Was it, I feel like 3 or 4 years ago maybe, we were into each other Beer and Sweat?
Yeah, it was Beer and Sweat. I forget, it was
year
20 something.
It's year 3
Yeah.
officially.
Year 3's fruition year.
Yeah.
Of the brewery planning. Yeah.
So yeah, I was brewing this. We got our high school at South High School. Tailgate party. And tell me about Joe and Dan was waiting on some home brewing. And a week later, they invited me over to come brew with them.
Jimmy,
I was wondering about the super
It's
sacks.
just like
Yeah. Kick the coaster down the hill.
yeah. Then we'll start brewing. Sure. All right.
Well, you guys,
I wish we're that simple, but yeah, it was good.
You know, I think the crux of it for us is we're all artists, right? And that's the theme of the brewery. It's all about art. It's all about music. And if you're creative, I can't speak for all creatives, but being a creative, what we were doing in our day jobs wasn't filling the emotional wells.
Well, you're all IT guys.
Right.
And being an IT guy,
Correct.
I know that is not creative at all.
Interacting with mother Windows server is just not exciting. Yay!
well, sometimes you got to get creative with your solutions, dealing on the
Well, yeah, there is problem-solving techniques and other things that are kind of fun, but to Joe's point, it does not fill the wells.
Yeah, you know, you go home exhausted at the end of the day, and then you get up exhausted, and your heart's not really in what you're doing, right? And so, you know, for us, it was about trying to fix that. You know, you can let life lead you, or you can lead life, and we all love music and we love beer. And so what happened 3 years ago was the semblance of trying to, to achieve that, right? And so we felt there's a natural infusion of beer and music, both socially and creatively and everything that goes on. Certainly. And so we wanted to put pen to paper and not only brew great beer, but bring great music to the community, and to try and build an experience that you can't find. And I think as we get further along in the question, some of the stuff we're doing, I mean, I've searched, I can't find it in the United States, I can't find it on the globe. Conceptually, it may flop, it may work and be wildly successful, but I think we're trying to build something here that's unique. It'll drive that experience into our tap room. We're gonna have great product, and so 3 years ago was just about us wanting to spring out of bed and being excited to go to work, right? And that's why we're here.
So which part came first? Was it the music or was it the beer? Because I know you guys all play together, right?
Kind
in
of
a band.
merged together. I don't know.
I think it
they're on
happened
two
once.
tangential points, right? And it kind of merged.
I think it
don't know.
happened over beer.
Yeah.
So if that would, I don't know if that explains it.
Everything happens over beer.
Well, things get done over
Anything
golf,
worth
and things,
happening, right.
things get done over drinking a beer. So.
But you all three started homebrewing together, and it sounds like you ended up taking the lead on that.
No,
Well,
I can't speak for when they started.
A long time ago, it was something I dabbled in, 2000, 2001, brew some batches. Joe and I have been in the same band for 10 years, from the time we were, 20 to 30. And so we even had this house that we lived in over in the Coleraine Township area for 4 or 5 years.
It's the second album name. The White House.
We called it, it was a little farm, it was a little white house, it was a little farmhouse off of Springdale. We named our second CD after it, but we used to brew there and stuff like that. It was me and a couple other guys, but we all...
I've predominantly just been a heavy consumer.
Yeah.
And so you provided important feedback.
Yeah, so we were always drinking though. Of course, light beer and all the big box, people would bring in beer, so you just drink it. But we were always searching out for those beers. So anything that we did, music-wise, always involved somehow craft beer, even before.
We love it was Sierra Nevada, right?
Sierra Nevada was the
This is like
best.
18 years ago. We're 21, 22, and we just
Look at the pop.
and you love
Yeah, Sierra Nevada was a staple, the pale ale.
Yep.
At the house. So I mean, I think that's where it started. So there's really no separation between the music and the beer. I think obviously
It's just a hot liquor.
running a production
Like
brewery,
it's
the
a
beer
mash
has to
tun, mash
come
mixer,
first.
a ladder.
I mean, that's what's going to keep everybody employed. It keeps us employed, our employees employed, everything moving along. So if we can't have that, then we're not going to be able to do the music piece. So the music, I don't want to call the music secondary. It's just an important part of the fabric that
Well, you can
woven
sell,
here.
I mean, you can sell this beer at Sammy's Burger Joint down the street.
Sure.
You can't really sell.
We delivered
I can't-
kegs there today.
Yeah, and
They have our amber on tap, everyone.
I wanted to ask that earlier. You said you've been getting kegs out in the market already.
Yeah.
Are they all on tap now, or are you having people hold on, or?
It is pouring at Duchess right now, which is the amber, and it's pouring at Kirby's in Loveland, which is also the amber. And then Firehouse and Sammy's took delivery, but I don't know if it's
Okay.
on.
Yeah, we don't know.
We're not
when they're
we're
actually
not saying
happening.
please hold to tap
Right.
these. No, so it's basically whenever they get it into the
We,
rotation.
I know we're delivering kegs to Plum Street Cafe on Thursday downtown,
S23.
and they're pouring it on Saturday. So the S23, the Session IPA, will be on that Plum
So people
Street.
can find it out right now, even
They can.
before the open.
Correct.